Hello, everybody. I literally was just like writing myself a note and I looked up at the clock. I was like, oh my gosh, it's time. How is everybody doing?
Hey, hey, you guys.
It is 7:59. And if I look tired, it's because I am.
Same seas,
There's
same seas.
there's no way around it. I brought Zane up to the pool for a little bit today and he wore me out. War.
Brand new book.
Yes. All right. We will give everybody maybe one more minute and then we will go ahead and get started. Is everyone excited for July and SFR and 20th anniversary month? All the things. Let me close the door. No one's excited.
I am. Ooh. I'm just excited for SFR, y'all. I'm so freaking excited for SFR.
Same. Same. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Um, because 40-minute time limit. Okay. Katie, do you want to go first? Do I want to go first? I don't care.
It is totally up to you, boo.
All right, I'm feeling it. So I will go ahead and go first. So, week 4, be bold, build big. So excited to be bringing y'all the information tonight about sponsoring. We talked a lot about PRV was last week, right?
Mhm.
It has not been a full week because this Thursday is July 4th. So we wanted to still give you guys the information. Yes, it is a different night than Thursday, but here we are showing up for you guys. So we hope that this is helpful. So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing I want to know, and I do want you guys to write in the chat, I want you to put if you are ready to level up in your business. If you are ready, give me a hell yeah, thumbs up. Let's freaking do it. I don't care what you say. I would assume, I don't like to assume, but that you are on this call for a reason and you have been participating in these weekly trainings that we've done with you guys for a reason. So I would assume that you are ready to level up. So, with sponsoring, so I want you guys to know, and put in the chat too, if you do have a team, if you do have one frontline, you are a leader. Okay. I'm not going to talk about leadership. We're going to talk about sponsoring, but as soon as you sponsor your very first person, you are technically a leader. Whether you have promoted to lead consultant or not, you have put on the hat of leadership. Okay. So sponsoring new teamies and helping them reach their goals within Scentsy is what is going to help you in the long run. Sponsoring new teamies is the only way that you can promote away from a certified consultant within Scentsy. We know that you start as an essential consultant, you go to certified consultant with your first cumulative 1,000 PRV, but in order to go up from there to lead consultant, you have to sponsor. Okay. If you look at the compensation plan, you can go on your workstation, type in compensation plan, you can see exactly what that entails. But with this being said, you are going to want to share the blessing always. What a beautiful month for us to be talking about this, because if you did not know, we have an insane join special right now. Please tell me that everybody knows about this. You can get all the things. I have this out because I was trying to show my customers. I don't have the midnight floral one, but this is similar, right? Except for it's like dark. You can get everything for cheaper than the mini warmer. Okay. You need to be sharing this with every soul in the world. $20 is literally like 2 times going to Starbucks. Like anybody can afford that. Share this blessing. Okay. So here's a formula I want you guys to write down. When you sponsor new teamies, you help them reach their goals. you promote. Okay? I'm gonna say it again. When you sponsor new teamies and you help them reach their goals, because that's what sponsoring is, you're helping them. We're not recruiting for a number, you're helping them reach their goals. Then in return, you promote. Okay? Which is a win-win situation. If you look at the compensation plan. So, first thing we're going to talk about with me, I'm going to talk about the who. Who do you want to share the opportunity with? You want us to share the opportunity with absolutely everybody. You're not going to put no in people's mouth. You're going to share it with absolutely everybody. You have no idea how much this business could bless somebody, especially in the times that we're in right now. So share it with everybody. Okay. And I'm not saying share just on social media. I'm not saying you're only sharing to your stories or in a post on there. I'm saying that you are taking the intentional time and you're sharing this opportunity with people. Looking at your customer base onto your contacts tab or your VIP list, and you're saying, okay, I'm going to do it scared and I'm going to go ahead and let every single person know via text that there is a $20 join special right now that is cheaper than all the quadrillion things that come in it. Okay. On top of the join special that's going on right now, too, this has just popped in my head. They still do get that 3 months free of the website. Make sure you're telling them that. Make sure you tell them that you are going to help them. They get the community of not only you, but your team and your group. Oh, I forgot to spotlight myself. Why do I do this? Spotlight. Okay. There we go. Make sure you're being human with them. You're letting them know exactly what they're going to get if they were to join Scentsy. And make sure you are being your best self. Nobody's going to join you if you're not taking your business seriously. Okay? Are you working your business? Are you showing up? Are you making it look like would you want to join underneath you? I want to join, and I did join underneath somebody that I had watched been very successful for years. Okay. Be the person, the consultant that you would want to join. Hold on. I got to take myself off full screen. I don't want full screen. Oh, now I'm in even bigger full screen. Okay. Here we go. All right. So you're sharing this with everybody. And why I say do not discount people. I bought, guys, from the consultant I was buying from, my sponsor. I bought from her for 2.5 years. It took me 2.5 years to say yes to joining Scentsy. Keep sharing the opportunity, okay? I want you to pinpoint in on how this could bless anyone. You really just do not write anybody off. You're going for the no. You're going to get ignored and told no. If you have not been ignored and told no yet, you will be. We still get it. I still get it 8 years into this business. And what you need to start doing is not taking it personally. It takes a lot of practice to not take that personally, to be told no. They're not telling you no, they're telling the business opportunity no. This is a big deal for somebody to say, but let me take that back. Some people will just decide to do anything, right? And they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to try this and I'm going to try this and I'm going to try this. Somebody who is going to take this business seriously, it's going to take a while to talk about and think about and process and pray on it. I want you guys to think about the process before you joined Scentsy. It's not going to be like this, oh, let's do it. Some people might be, because right now it's $20. Okay. But some people are going to take their sweet time, and that's okay. Allow the seed to be planted. Keep track of it. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I do to keep track of the potential teamie list. But don't take it personally if you're ignored or told no. It has nothing to do with you. Okay. So who do you want to talk about or talk to? Like I said, you really want to talk to everybody. Okay. Your best customers are going to be number one. Why? They already love the product. People who love the product are going to be really good at sharing the product because they use it and they love it. Okay. Your Scentsy clubbers, they really, really love the product. They're already getting a shipment coming once, twice, every 3 months. right? You've already planted the seed probably a million times with them. Keep sharing it with them. If anything, they could just get paid off their order. They only have to be active 1 month out of 12 months. That's it. And if they're a clubber, they're probably already doing that. Okay. Party host. They are allowing you to take care of their their fans. I was going to say friends and family, and that came together. Their friends, their family, their coworkers, you tell them they could take much better care of those people because they know them personally. If they are having a very successful party, do not hoard all that PRV. I know it's really hard to let go of the PRV and just be like, oh my gosh, this is going to bless them. They're going to be at Shooting Star. They're almost a certified, because you're giving them the opportunity. Okay. Don't hoard that PRV. Let it bless them because they can take care of those people so much more. Okay. Who else? People who need financial help. I don't know anybody in this world right now that does not need financial help. And this $20 kit right now can absolutely bless people. Side note, I do want to say there has been stuff floating around about a direct sales company that did put out a notice. Do not target those people. Do not target those people. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine, but do not target people in a vulnerable state. It's icky, it's gross. Don't do it, okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine. People who are busy make the best consultants. Katie was a nurse, I was a teacher. Many of you who are super, super busy and are on this call, you've still made it a point to be on this call. Think about the people who are busy. Think about the amount of people that they are around all the time. They can talk about Scentsy. They can share the products. They can bring testers around them. Those people are going to make great consultants. Who else? People who need community and friendships. Think about people who would love the opportunity to get new friendships, who would love the opportunity on a Tuesday night to be on a Zoom call and just see other humans' faces. Think about those people who need that in their life. And people who love to travel. I love traveling. I love traveling for free. Some people are always like, actually, my mom just said the other day to me and Anthony, well, you guys travel all the time. Yeah, we travel for free. I wouldn't have gone to Hawaii. I wouldn't have gone to Cabo. I don't travel extravagant in my own time, but I earn the trips for free because I work hard in my business. Okay. Talk to those people. All right. How are we going to have these conversations? You are not cold messaging people. Raise your hand if you like being cold messaged. I was cold messaged yesterday about somebody who wanted to hit their goal with another company. I could not tell you the last time I talked to this girl. Okay. I didn't read it. You don't like it being done to you. So just think about, put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Do you want them to feel icky and like, oh, you don't, it's cringy, it's gross. Don't do it. Okay. So you're going to talk to people that you have relationships with and they've already formed. If they are your customers, hello, this is an amazing opportunity to talk to them about it. They already know the product, they have a relationship with you. And this is why we take extremely good care of our customers. Me and Alex have had this conversation several times that a lot of her customers do not want to join because she takes great care of them. I have the same problem. I know Katie has the same problem. I know many of you have probably heard the same thing. Okay. That's a good problem to have. Now, they do need to join and get paid off of their love of Scentsy, but that's a great problem to have. Okay. So how are we going to have these conversations? Have you ever thought about getting paid off of your Scentsy obsession? Keep it short and simple. Have you ever thought about getting paid off of your club that runs every single month? I'm tired of getting paid off of your purchases. Can you just go ahead and do this $20 join special and you could make this much money automatically because your club runs monthly? Oh, really? It does? Yeah. Okay. It's cheaper than the mini warmer that you just bought from me last month. Like, let's go. Okay. Have a genuine conversation with people. Have you ever thought about getting money back off your purchases? People who spend a lot of money with you, those are the easiest people. Hey girl, I know that you have a huge family. This is the Scentsy Join special right now. would it bless you to have the opportunity to allow me to teach you how to be successful with this business? Some extra income every single month. Okay. Keep it short and sweet. So last thing I have for you guys, Katie, we didn't even talk about what each of us were talking about. I'm just gonna finish mine and you'll just pick up where I left off. Okay. So I have a potential teamy list. This is really what I want to share with you guys, and I'm going to share it with you guys. I created this. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to find it because I don't have it pulled up. Hold on one second. Okay, here we go. Is it gonna pop up now? No. Hold on. Sorry. No? Okay. I'll share it with you guys later. So this is what it looks like. I don't know how to get that to go away. Sorry, this is me not being prepared. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so it looks like this. Can everyone see that? It is called a potential teamy list. Okay, so this is like a dream team list that you guys have probably seen in the past. I'm very much so a paper pencil person. But it allows you to track who you're talking to. Okay, this is something you can easily do in the notes section of your phone too. But what I do through here, I just made this a little more formal. I have their name, the date the join conversation happened, how I spoke with them. So was it in person? Was it on social media? Was it text message? What their response was. That's very important. Did they ignore me? Did they tell me no? Did they tell me not right now? Did they tell me maybe next month, maybe in the fall? Life's crazy right now. What did they tell me? And then I write down how Scentsy would bless them. Why did I have that conversation with them? Are they already buying a lot of Scentsy from me? Do I know that they could use the extra money? Do they love to travel? You name it. And then I have on here, because I already wrote the initial date. If they said, no, not right now, thank you so much for thinking about me, blah, blah, blah. When am I going to follow up with them? When did I follow up with them? Okay. And then I have a note section too. So that's just really keeping track and being intentional about who you are having conversations with. And I'm going to let Katie take it from there.
Hey, you guys. I'm tired too. That first week of the month ain't no joke. Them first couple days of a brand new month ain't no joke. We have a bomb join special. A bomb join special. So this is the first thing that I want you to do, and Amber touched on it already. I want you to write on a sheet of paper all of your clubbers. And I want you to write down everybody that ordered in the last 30 days from you. And then I want you to text them. And I want you to say, hey, I know you are obsessed with all the smell good things. And it's only fair if I share this with you, because this month you can get 5 bars and a mini warmer for $20 and get paid off your own purchases. And I want you to calculate. I want you to take their last total, specifically clubbers, because I'm going to do this next week. I'm not doing it this week. I'm doing it next week. I'm going to take all my clubbers and I'm going to multiply their club by 20%. And I'm going to message them and say, this is how much you would have made just off of your club. Just off of your club. People are visual. People are very, very, very visual. They want to see numbers. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at all my orders, look at club orders, and I'm going to text them. I am going to share on social media. That is very important. Make sure you're sharing in your stories. Make sure that you're posting, but don't rely on just posting and in your stories and on social media and calling that working your business, because it's not. You have to have conversations. Chances are I've had a busy day today and yesterday. I ain't been on social media. So if people were expecting me to see something on social media that they feel like I should know, Katie Lasser did not see it for the last 2 days. Ain't seen it. We are in a season of life where people are on summer vacation. They're spending time with their kids. They're vacationing. They're going to the beach. They're doing all the things. A lot of people ain't on social media scrolling like that. So if you want your customer to know, you need to directly ask them in a non-spammy way. If you don't have a relationship with that person, do not ask them to join your team. I had somebody do that to me yesterday. I don't know who this girl is. And then I ignored her, and she messaged me yesterday. I ignored her. She messaged me again today. I don't know her. I don't even know what she sells. I don't even know what she wants me to do. I don't know what she wants me to do. Don't do that. You build relationships with your people if you are doing what we talked about in week 1, which is partying. This is why you have to party to expand your customer base, so that when we have specials like this, you actually have people to have conversations with. If you just have 5 customers, you're going to be struggling when we got a join special. But if you're continually partying, building your customer base and following up with those people that order from you, that is how you're going to build your customer base, so that you can have these join conversations when we have join specials. You should be sponsoring every single month. Rule of thumb, if you are trying to build a big business, and I am a product of this, so I'm not just saying it, I'm a product of this. If you want to build longevity, PRV pays you this month. Growing your team and leading them and teaching them what you do and how to be successful is going to pay you for years. For years. I'm a numbers person. Some people don't like to talk about income. I'm one of those people. I get really, it makes me very uncomfortable, but people are motivated by money. Comment if you're motivated by money. Do you want to know how much people make? I want you to comment that. Okay. I want you to comment that. And I'm going to actually share my last paycheck with y'all. And it's very uncomfortable. I don't like doing it. I do not like doing it because I am not a bougie gal, okay? I am going to wear leggings for the rest of my life, and I'm going to eat at Chick-fil-A for the rest of my life, no matter how much money I make. Last month, my PRV was $8,000. That was last month. My PRV was $8,000. So somebody calculate 8,000 times 30% for me. Somebody do that, because I don't know what my calculator is on my computer. How much money is that? Do 8,000 times 30%. $2,400 just off my PRV. That's banging. $2,400, right? I don't know this month's paycheck because we haven't got paid yet, but last month's paycheck was $18,000. Is how much my June paycheck was when we got paid. $18,000. Do you know how much Scentsy I would have to sell to make an $18,000 paycheck? A buttload, like a lot. I won't even know how to sell that much. $18,000. The majority of that comes from leading your team and building leaders and building directors. What I found, if you're trying to build a big business, aiming for 2,000 PRV is your minimum. That's your minimum. And sponsoring 2 people a month. And do that for 2 years. 2 years sounds like a long time. I know it does. But guess what? Time's going to pass either way. Time is going to pass either way. And I want you guys to realize that I am a product of that formula. I did 2,000 a minimum and sponsored 2 people every single month my first 2 years. And I left my nursing job in 2 years. I matched my nursing income plus and left nursing. There's that formula, 2,000 PRV. This is, Amanda, this is why you always have to sponsor, because I'm in a season right now where I'm rebuilding my team, and I'm always in that season. I'm going to sponsor people and they're not going to do anything. That's not in my control. What is in my control is that I continue to sponsor. And how do I personally sponsor? I flip hosts. I flip hosts. If you have a bomb host, she's going to make a bomb consultant most of the time. Most of the time. If they have a successful party, this is why I party heavy. It is 10 times easier to have a conversation for somebody to join. For somebody to join if they're already in a party. It is so much easier to say, girl, we're about to close your party. Just throwing this out there. It's up to you. You do what you want to with it. Right now, you got $75 in free product credit. If you started, you can join for free using your product credit, have some left over, have some half offs, but you'll also make $125 and you'll also be halfway to your first promotion. It is so much easier. This is why I preach party. If you party heavy, Let's just say you have a party a week. Let's elevate it a little bit and do 2 a week and try to flip half of them. That's 4 new consultants a month and 4 parties for PRV for you. Will they say no? Sometimes. Sometimes I have hosts a month later like, I should have done it. I should have done it. I'm just going to get the $99 kit. You have to party. It's going to make your life so much easier to have those sponsoring conversations. So much easier. It is so much easier for me to have a conversation with a host than it is for me to message a customer or a clubber and say, do you want to get paid off your stuff? The second thing that I want to say is you have to be in it to win it. And I want you to be honest with yourself, because honesty is the best policy. If you're not consistent, and I'm not even talking about social media. Social media is important because you're going to meet new people you wouldn't otherwise meet. But do you consistently contact your customers? Do you email them? Some people do hit them up. Some do mass text. Are you in constant communication with your customers? Because if you're not in it to win it. They're going to find somebody else that's in it to win it. I'm telling you, some of my customers, their daughters, their mom, their best friends, their sisters, their next door neighbor sell Scentsy. And they buy it from me because they don't know if she still sells it. And I know she still sells it because she joined under me, but she don't share nothing. She don't do nothing with it. I know she still sells it. And I'll say, well, your sister, your next door neighbor sells it. I wouldn't know that because she hasn't shared anything. Your customers need to know about new releases. I message my customers every week, every time we have a new release, even if it ain't my jam. That ain't none of my business. Okay? Lavender warmer. Amber's gonna kill me for this. It's pretty, the warmer of the month. But it's not necessarily Katie's jam. I'm taking that lavender out and I'm gonna put some Christmas bulbs in it at Christmas time. It's not my jam. The lavender thing, it's not my jam. Plants, they're not my jam. That's none of my business. My customers, that's their jam. Some of that's their jam. I can't assume that just because it's not for me, that it's not for them. So I email my customers with every single release. They need to know. If I buy from a company, if there's a company that I love, I'm trying to think, okay, because there's a bunch of kid stuff. I don't even buy companies for myself anymore. I buy all the clothes for my children. But if they didn't tell me they having a sale or a buy 2, get 1 bamboo nightgowns for sale, and they don't tell me, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad because I missed out on it. I missed out on something that I love. Okay, because I'm already buying Christmas pajamas, so there's that. You can't assume. You need to be in constant communication with your customers. It's going to build trust and it's going to build relationships. You need to be in communication with them. They want to buy and support. They're going to buy the product, okay? If they love Scentsy, they're going to buy the product. Are they going to buy it from you? Do they know that you're in it? Because I can promise you, if they're not going to buy it from you, they're damn sure not going to join under you. They're not. Because their first thought is, if she's not even sharing new releases, she's probably not even going to train me or show me what to do. They're not. They're not. They're going to join under somebody else. And listen, if you don't ask, you can't get hurt if they join under somebody else. And I've had this happen to me. I've had customers join under another consultant, and I was really butthurt about it. You know why? I had no reason to be, because I never asked them, because I assumed they would say no. You can't assume. You have to ask. If you don't ask, somebody else is going to ask. Just like if you don't show the warmer of the month or the bring back bars, they're going to see it from another consultant. They're going to see it from somebody else. I have stuff now. Sometimes if I'm busy and that Thursday news tab hits at 11 o'clock and that's Brinley's prime time for savageness, I don't always get to post it right away. But other consultants will, and my inbox will get flooded from customers saying, I just saw such and such posted. They'll even screenshot the person's post with their name in it. I need this warmer when you place your order, because they know I'm in it. You can't be in it during an incentive. You can't just sponsor during an incentive. You can't just party during an incentive. You can't just work when you feel like it. You have to be consistent with it. This month, This call couldn't have came at a perfect time, I'm telling you. $20. This is how I want y'all to promote it the next time y'all get an order. Girl, that 6-pack of wax you want, you can join and get in a 5-pack for free and a warmer on top of it. Because buy 5, get 1 free. The 5 bars of wax is still $30. You could get 5 bars of wax and a warmer. But you have to get uncomfortable this month. You have to really get uncomfortable, because you being uncomfortable this month is going to help you become comfortable when we don't have a joint special. Because we shouldn't just be relying on joint specials just to sponsor. And I've gotten real complacent with sponsoring lately. And Amber will tell you, I've gotten to a place where I'm like, I don't want to sponsor right now. I'm tired. I don't want to sponsor because I sponsored 29 people during the fall. I don't want to train anybody else. I don't want to sponsor nobody else. Your business isn't going to grow. Multiplying what you do now, when you break it down, sponsoring 1 person a month, that's 12 people a year. 12 people a year. If 12 people, my math is going to be way off on this, okay? Because I'm not in math. 12. Well, I got my handy dandy calculator right here. If you have 12 people on your team, well, 13 because you're part of that. So 10,000 divided by 13. If every person on your team, if you had a team of 12, sold $769, you'd hit director. If you sponsor 1 person a month for a year, that's 12 plus you is 13. And all 13 of y'all know some are going to just get active. Some are going to sell more. This is the average. $769, you'd hit director. There's beauty in numbers. It's harder. You can't sell $10,000 in 1 month easily. Easily. It's harder to sell 10,000 1 person, but you divide that. There's beauty in numbers. You have to sponsor if you want to grow a big business. I see so many, I see it right now as I'm sitting on my workstation, that focus on PRV, and that's great. PRV needs to come first, but they don't sponsor. And every month they're chasing the wheel. They're on this wheel because they want to make big paychecks, because they have big dreams, and that's wonderful. But you can only get so far by yourself. I'm not going to talk about leadership right now because that's our next call, and I don't want to cloud the two. I really don't want to cloud the two, so I'm going to save what I was about to say for that week. Focus just on sponsor. Your team, once you sponsor, your team's going to watch what you do. They're going to watch you sponsor. They're going to watch you party. They're going to watch you follow up, because you're going to share it with them after you sponsor them. So that way, when they sponsor, they can teach their people the same. And there's beauty in that. There's so much beauty in it. So what I want you to focus on right now, and what I wish my sponsor would have done. I'm going to tell you 2 things. I only got like 6 minutes, right, Amber? Okay, we'll do it real quick. I was asked for 2 years by a girl to join her. I didn't join under her, okay? This is a good learning lesson. This is what she sent to me. Katie, we're in the middle of an incentive. I only need 1 more person to join and hit their first promotion, and I earn a trip. That's what she said to me, okay? I didn't even buy Scentsy from her, okay? I ain't bought 1 bar of wax. I didn't even buy. This is what she sent to me. I was like, okay, she just really gave me bad vibes. So then I did buy from her, but I still had that icky feeling from the very first conversation that I had with her. And this went on for 2 years. People, once you rub me the wrong way, people remember how you make them feel. She made me feel like a number. It wasn't about me. It was about her. And I carried that feeling for 2 years, and I didn't join under her. Never joined under her. Then my husband's best friend, his wife sold it, and I was hooked. You know what got me hooked? Luna. I was hooked. As soon as I smelled it, I was like a crackhead. Literally, like every other week, I was like, Brittany, I need 6 more bars, 6 more bars. Then the Stargaze warmer came out, and I messaged her, and I was like, I got to have this warmer. It's beautiful. She said, Katie, the warmer's $50. It's only $49 to join this month, and you want a 6-pack of wax. And that's what got me to join, because it was about me. I was about to spend the same amount of money. She made it about me. So when you go out and have these conversations with people, you need to make it about them, because it is about them. It's not a trick. My customers that have 100 $200, $300, $400 Scentsy clubs, I want them to be blessed by the money they're already spending. It's not a trick. I'm not tricking them. I want them to make that money back off their purchases. I want them to stop referring people to me, even though it's a compliment. And I want them to get free and half off product credit off of the people that they're referring. And when you go into this business with a giving heart and wanting more for people, whether it's about sponsoring PRV partying, you want people to get free and half off product credit or getting paid off their own purchases, it comes back tenfold. I look at my business and I don't know how I have a big business, except that I was always focused on each person individually. Every party host, do you want to get paid off your own stuff? You would have made $125 just off your party. Every customer that had a Scentsy club, you would have gotten paid off this. If you focus on the individual and their individual needs and what they can benefit on whatever aspect, whether it's joining Scentsy club or partying, whatever aspect they fall in, it comes back tenfold. And they may say no now. I was one. Remember, I said no for 2 years, and then I ended up saying yes, but it was under somebody else. Okay, it was under somebody else. Planted seeds always grow. But you have to be somebody that they trust, somebody that they want to join, somebody that practices what they preach. So are you sharing what Scentsy's done for your life? That's the easiest way to sponsor. You have to do it consistently for a very long time. Sharing it. So that way when we do get a join special and they see it on somebody else's post, they're like, I need to message my Scentsy girl because I need to join. And they're going to join under you because you've been consistent with sharing your story and sharing what Scentsy has done for you. And people want a piece of that, especially if they already buy and love the product. Okay. Make your list and let sponsoring be your focus this month. This is the prime time to do it. $20. Prime time to make sponsoring your focus. I'm done. Oh, I'll send this to Amber to put in the drive, or I'll put it in the drive. Stick this in every single order, every clubber, everything you mail, but it has a spot that you put what they would have made off their own order. This makes all the difference. When people say, I would have made $20 off that order, I made $12 off that order. People watch, they pay attention, because the next time they place an order, they'll be reminded, and this stuff adds up. Them little orders add up. Okay, so I'll send this so you guys have this document and y'all can make it your own.
Thank you. One thing I do want to add, my brain is, we're okay. I can't even unspotlight you. Sorry, Katie. I don't even, oh, there we go. All right. So I do have a challenge for you guys. I know majority of you guys have a mini warmer sitting around. Yes, no, might be plugged into your wall. You have 5 bars of some sort. Does not matter if they're the colors. I just happen to grab the colors because I'm OCD and I had them. Okay. You may or may not have the art of fragrance. That doesn't matter. You have 5 catalogs. I want you to take a picture of you with the stuff. If you don't have all that stuff, then put the picture in your hand or something like that. Make it personal. Okay. And I want you to do it scared. And social media is not the end all be all, but I want you to talk about this. I want you to go live in your stories, live in your personal stories. Alex Edwards, I'm talking to you. Live in your stories. Okay. And you're going to say, this is $25, something along these lines. This is $25. These are $30. I always say the math ain't mathin'. The math ain't mathin' that all of this plus the business getting paid off your Scentsy love is $20 this month. That's it. Hold up a $20 bill, do something fun. Okay. Get out of your comfort zone, have those conversations. You can do it. And let's become sponsoring queens this month. We're right here with you. And I will share all that stuff with you guys. It's going to cut me off real quick. Have a wonderful evening. Have a great 4th of July and be safe.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.